All right, so everybody's receiving their Rlaarlo 917 or AK 917, and well, everybody wants to do some speed runs, right? So let's talk about speed running for a minute. So this is my roller, and in the challenge, this is what I'm gonna build up, because I've already seen a bunch of people run everything out of the stock carbon version RTR that I also have. I made a video on that. Probably not a good video. I don't know how good this one will turn out either. But right out of the box, these are not ready. Like, front feels good, like fantastic, but you can see the alignment isn't even quite right. Okay, the problem right off is the back. I mean, there's very little travel. I mean, let's see if I can get it from the side. I mean, it's all right, but like I showed before, if you go underneath it and you look, this one's pretty low to the ground, so I stick my pinky under here. My pinky's barely touching right there. Then as I get to the back, it's tighter. So a little bit on the back, and my pinky won't even slide now. So all I do is push down the back, so if you hit a bump, activate the back, and just don't come back. Now the shocks aren't adjusted. This is right out of the box, okay? I'm not knocking the car, okay? Because no car is ready pretty much for 100 miles out of the box. Nothing. I don't care. Like everybody says, oh yeah, you can pull something out. No, doubt it. Not only that, driving, okay? Speed running, I got back into the hobby 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago? I don't know, 2.5, 3 years ago. And I gotta blame Michael Kiobe. I don't know, Michael, if you'll see this video, sorry, but it's your fault. Like pretty much right after getting back into the hobby, I decided to buy a WL Toys 124019, and I Googled that, and suddenly there was Michael out there doing stupid amounts of speed. And at that point in time, we're probably talking sub 100 speeds, which he's way above now. But anyway, and I thought, yeah, I want to take this cheap, at the time, like $89 car, and I wanted to go 100 miles an hour. So I got a hold of him, and I started talking about him, and I got back into it, and I wanted to go fast. So, what you end up with then is this, which started out its life as a 019, and I've modified everything in this thing, obviously, and I got 95 about out of this so far. I mean, this build is capable of over 100, at least 100. It should have done 100 by now. You know why it hasn't? Because I can't drive. All right, I got it modded out. I got a stainless steel shaft, which is way better than the stock setup. Thanks, Michael. And I've run this thing, I've crashed it, I've broken so many parts, I have a bunch of parts I've been through. I think this is my second car. The first one of my crashes, I just had to just part it out and start it again. This is the Flying Squirrel chassis, Flying Squirrel. Got this all done. Bought this online, and it's been amazing. Obviously, I put some modifications on it on the side, so I can put bigger batteries in this. And yeah, Hobby Wing Surpass. This is for my RC4GS with the range that I needed to be able to get this thing to run far enough. But I mean, it's capable of over 100. It's not, I just haven't gotten there because I can't drive it. All right, driving is part of this whole hobby. I mean, you can think that, yeah, I got a 100-mile-an-hour car and I'm gonna go make it to 100. Good luck with that. I can tell you that because I have this. All right. I got in the 120s with this, with the current gearing, and after many a run and a few crashes and some rebuilding, with the gearing I have on this thing right now, I'm pretty sure I'm maxed out. So I'm about to gear it up and do some more builds, or more to this build. So yeah, I just can't drive it. Like, you need a lot of skill to get these cars up. You just can't hit the throttle, expect to go straight, and never need to steer or make adjustments during your run. If that's what you think you're gonna do, you're gonna be spending a lot of money. I hang out with guys that do the 160s, 170s, and believe me, I watched them do a pass at 160 something and have no problems, goes perfectly straight, and then I watched them basically destroy their car on the next pass, and suddenly, you know, doing the walk of shame, and the whole group is trying to help you pick up your parts and walk around in the woods and not get bit by a snake or fall into a sinkhole, because, you know, we're in Florida. But anyway, like, finding the right road, finding the right conditions, that's what you need for speed. All right, and driving is a huge thing for this. So anyway, this is 100-mile-an-hour capable. I know I haven't, even though I haven't gotten 100, because, you know, I suck. But this is the first setup. I'm going to be pulling out most of the stuff that's out of here, throwing it into here. I was just rebuilding this to get it back out when I received it. And instead of taking the time to buy something new, I'm going to put this in because I have it. And I know it should be pretty capable. I'm going to run through all the Rlaarlo gears first with it. This is capable of a 3S, and I've had it on parallel 3S, which is what this connector is for. So I'll probably do the same here. Go parallel, get enough oomph, and get this as fast as I can on 3S with the gears that are in it. Put my gearing in, because I already watched the video that showed that you can get Mod 1 in here. So this is what I'm going to be making for the speed run challenge, and I'm hoping I can get this set up, because setup is even more important than driving, which in, you know, one-to-one cars, you don't have many drivers that set up their own car and drive it. Usually you got a team of people in order to get the speeds that we're looking at. So we'll see. I mean, I'm one guy. I gotta build it, I gotta drive it, and I gotta see what I can get. Do I expect to win? No, but I definitely want to see my name up on the 100-mile-an-hour club board on this whole challenge. And I'm gonna go with this one over actually making the current version, the RTR, because I don't think the RTR is capable. I mean, it could be. We'll see. I'll definitely be doing some things with that, but as far as the challenge, this is my build. This is what I'm going to use. And most likely I'll crash it, and I'll have to steal some stuff off my RTR until my other parts come in. But you know, good luck, everybody. I can't see what wait to see what everybody comes up with. I'm pretty sure there's a few guys out there that are already been running stuff this size. Most speed runs are done on the 1/7. There's very few people out there running smaller scales like this and getting over 100 miles an hour. So this right here shouldn't be a challenge for some of them guys. Let's see. I can't wait to get it built up. Hopefully I'll find some time during the next week, because I got a bunch of stuff going on around the house and a bunch of other stuff, but let's see what goes on. All right, take care, guys.